like we like in our heads that we shouldn't be having to do this, like go through this. So yeah, it always sucks knowing that like, your next match could be your last match.
Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for one man, forget that piece. You take the west side, take out the east, and I'll put them in the case, never let out the start.
Right, yeah, so we had to change to a new roster, right, throughout the break. After the spring stage, we made a couple changes. We brought in opener, we brought in Spectra.
Even though this is my first time out of Korea and first time in Overwatch League, but I could easily feel that I joined a good team.
I think it's also his first time living on his own. So yeah, kind of teaching him like the basics and whatnot is also pretty fun. It's like, I'm like his little like big brother in a sense.
Yeah, like kind of nervous because like long time I didn't come back to the league. And finally I came here, but I just nervous about am I can get a win at least one wins or something like that.
Rooming with opener has been really chill. When he played in the last stage, we talked a lot before scrims and after scrims and little things that we can do better and how we can have better coordination and synergy.
Obviously, Vancouver Titans and the Toronto Defiant, Johnny, have had some roster swaps over the last couple of weeks.
You have the Battle of Canada, which some people care for. I don't. Big American here.
This is my first match in new team and also debut match in all match.
It's crazy because I remember my first match, I was so nervous, last year, and I played so bad. So I kind of had the same worry for him because, big match, you finally get to the big stage.
I knew that we will win, and I knew also that I will get POTM also.
In session, Johnny, here it is.
Opener just used rally. I thought immediately I need to do this. So I decided to go flank, and at that moment I could easily feel that I will get first bomb kill.
Do they know? Oh, the stick is good! The double kill for Spectra! Back to the Titans!
We all believe that if we go map 5 we will really win, so we just believed ourselves and made the win.
Time from the Titans. Can Punk actually get back to the point? 99%. They're going to get a boop away. Yes, they do!
I love that map so much.
God, I love that. So I'm really proud of that, and you guys should applaud yourself, and you get to celebrate with the fans now.
Winning, get seeds, get confidence, so that they can sort of further on into the playoffs.
Get seeds, Scott.
3, 2, 1.
We won the first map. Gibraltar, we just literally hard troll, we just get picked.
The touch, Spectra's on so much to try and get back, but the threads are just tearing away. I mean, there's nothing you can really do. The Houston Outlaws just with...
So they were basically outweighting us. And just winning the very long fights.
Decider, the Houston Outlaws, they send out a massive EMP. They just eradicate the Toronto Defiant.
Boy, so close, bro.
They were kind of the better team in that meta, but I still think if we played the way we did in scrims leading up to those matches, we would have actually beat those teams.
I think you could see that. We had a lot of moments where we shined. Even in our losses, right? We felt, we're above the middle, but we're not quite at the top yet. So this is the steps we need to take to get there.
Have they been working on this Orisa-based composition? Can they get Ilari really firing in their setups and make a difference?
Yeah, I think Ilari as a character is not the be-all, end-all. Most teams aren't even playing her right now. But I think for Majed, It fits his style very well because he's a very aggressive player and he wants to, make off angles and make carry plays.
And like in this meta, especially with like double flex spot, I've been playing every map with UV. I think she just like she's like a mechanic hero. And I think like I'm one of the best mechanical flex supports. Like it really fits my playstyle.
The rest of the percentage they need to win the map. Yeah, you're not getting able to get back here. Decides to circle back to the rest of his team who are in dire need of assistance. He's saying no, caught out, brought down by Martin, now a captive son. Who's it going to be? Looking for the Genji on the high ground and he finds him. And the Toronto Defiant take the series away on such a fitting map for the occasion. Canada this time belongs to the 6.
I guess we own Canada now.
Like what they're good at, we're gonna play what we're good at now. But now we can actually play what we're good at. Like in the old meta, the heroes that we play now were not touchable. Like you just could not play them.
We're gonna do our best to make it. This meta favors us. And if we play our cards right and we keep playing and improving the way we have been, I think we have a very good shot at making it.
3, 2, 1.
So I'd say against Vancouver, they adapted a specific style where they specifically played to shut down Hydron. They kept control of the flanks. They made sure, our comp had to stack up.
He bides his time. I think Crimzo knows his goose. Oh my goodness!
Like it started to creep in people's mind that their comp would beat ours and that, we would have to make like some type of swap or like adjustment.
They just use the speed and get right in their face.
It's trust in the comp, yeah?
Yeah.
Works for a reason. It doesn't just stop working, yeah?
Yeah, after the second map, Hydron was like, we're better than these guys. Our comp works. It works in scrims.
Believe we're gonna win, yeah?
Yeah. Yes, bro. Let's go, boys. Reverse sweep.
As soon as we had that confidence back and everyone was like, okay, I just do my job and I'll pop off. And everyone did their job the last 3 maps. And
The Diva in Metcalf as soon as he's out. Is Tracer going to be enough here? Oh, no,
위도 포인트 I mean
one of the most oversized performances on a Winnebago player we've seen. To again surgically extract players like Sugar Free. He just ripped around the corner and taking his head clean off. That's not supposed to happen.
Best Voodoo performance I've ever seen.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. You're gonna hard stall card.
I don't know, it's like, I really did feel like personally that something needed to happen. Like I really have to do something here.
I'm the GOAT. Style or not. Bang, 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 bang.
Go on, Kate. Let's go.
I'd say we were like pretty confident going in. Like I pretty much like had convinced myself that we were gonna win. Like that it was kind of gonna happen, and kind of our path to the playoffs was gonna be what we imagined.
when we made ourselves into match point, my still thinking was like, even though we lose push, I think we have more like advantage when we heading to escort.
Tomorrow we play a different team. And I think if we just all come together, go hard tomorrow, we can learn a lot from this match and win tomorrow. All right, that's all about it. That is all we can do. That is all we should set our sights on. Win tomorrow. All right?
yeah, the last chance, I don't know. It felt like everyone was nervous. I mean, I was nervous too.
Comes in from Sparker. Against the option coverage. Finds her Magento in the back. And the healing pylon on top of it.
I think just like could tell that we weren't playing the game as we normally do, and
into position. Ooh, a nice shatter finding 4 here. Everybody gets caught at the hands of Hadi.
Well, going into Esperanza, as a coach, you just have to be ready for what's going to happen next, right? So I was already preparing Gibraltar because that was going to be their next map pick.
As Surmajed tried to go for a flank, now costs his own life. Losing out on 2, now sets up the London Spitfire to the driver's side.
They won the first 2 or 3 fights.
Defiant aren't finding these picks. Instead, they're losing out on Spectre, the artillery! Finding Surmajed!
Being able to not push through their super strong holds.
He's got the terror surge, looks to use it, the final fight territory. Less than 20 seconds on the clock, and even with that terror surge, the photon barrier alongside it.
And then, you know, losing that last team fight, it's just crushing, you know, because you can't do anything for them.
I can't touch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. GG's. No way.
No, none of us can touch it. I'm like sitting in the respawn, just like 10 seconds. I'm like, my season's over. Like, it's done.
As a whole this season, it's not where I wanted to be, it's not where I wanted to end up being, but I wouldn't have done it with any other players. And, you know, I'm sorry I couldn't beat you guys. Make the playoffs.
Yep.